Hail.
Are you trying to make me angry? Get out!
Hello.
Let the cat fight those monsters! I'm getting out of here!
Here we go.
The island sprung a leak. Run!
Are those creatures? Newcomers? They're hideous.
Raz enjoys a good fight as much as the next guy, but these are horrible creatures. Five Claw, good to see you. Raz has a proposal if you have the time. Ask the divine. The divine. Nothing. We need. Well, you ask. She has. For some.
Go find your... Perfection requires constant vigilance, so back to it.
I'm desperate.
This is unheard of. Why have you closed the monastery?
Good people, I hear your concerns.
For the workers I hired, who were aboard the ship from Rivenspire.
You there! I have a... Damn it!
Sentry!
Did you see...
Raz owes you for that game of cards and has come to pay.
Why are you here?
You'll have to ask one of the monks that the new Aldorc brought with him. They deal with... Again with the questions about the... Aldorc too. The monastery should...
Unusual knick-knack for an Aldorc's office, wouldn't you agree? curious pearl. I wonder where the Aldach acquired it. Probably not important. I'll meet you in the underworld.
You have no right to be in here.
Something's wrong down here. I sense magic. Vile magic. Cages. These people did nothing to deserve such treatment. Is someone alive over there?
Thank you for
See if you can
setting
help
me
her.
free.
I'll explain everything later. For now, we need to hurry.
More newcomers? Unfortunately, the magic only affects those who have been prepared. But never fear. Your turn will come.
I'll deal with the pearl. You hold off these creatures. Come on, let's talk outside. Living on Artaeum for a few centuries doesn't prepare you for physical activity.
Yes? And who might... The Kinley...
We all have concerns regarding the Queen's decree. I assure you that I am working with Aldach Takala to safeguard the sanctity of Shimmerine and all of Somerset. Enjoy the food and drink. Business of the city requires my attention, but I shall rejoin you shortly.
I see. I suddenly remembered some business I need to deal with as well.
How dare you barge into my home without so much as... I'm sorry, Kerem, but I have no time for... such... That's...
My lady, one of the monks said to deliver this message. It's from the Aldach himself.
The Coral Forest. An odd location for a meeting, but I need to hear the Aldach's explanation.
I'm glad I found you. While watching the King Lady's mansion, I saw her ladyship sneak out the back and leave the city.
The King Lady is meeting the Aldark in the Coral Forest. Raz smells something, and it isn't moon sugar biscuits.
Your reputation precedes you, Eye of the Queen. I am Valserin of the Sijic Order, and I agree that the Aldark is more than a simple monk.
We should work together, yes? But let's travel separately to avoid attracting unwanted attention. Raz will find you both at the Coral Forest.
One more adjustment, and there. You are now.
Ah, 5.
With the Eye of the Queen.
You can't treat me like some sort of criminal, you horrid.
Let's try.
And there was no sign of Lathan. I don't know whether to be grateful or...
Indeed. While I headed...
must be the adventurer that Valcerin was... That's straight. As soon as the...
Pour the elixir into the pool. That should provide the final boost we need to trigger the augury.
Here we stand, the most favored servants of Clavicus Vile, Nephala, and Nocturnal, on the verge of the greatest victory for our princes.
Are you sure those creatures can be trusted?
Have no fear. Isn't that why we formed the Court of Bedlam? Besides, what happens next in Relenthil will seal Somerset's fate.
That was unnerving. Very little.
Seeking a sip of fine russet pale bread. Ah.
Drat! Which one could he possibly be?
Go inside and we'll discuss this later. And take off that ridiculous hood.
Ridiculous? I'll show you what's ridiculous. I'll show you all!
Good looking out, Richard.
Raz wants to ask the Canon Reeve a few more questions. Take the Sijic and go investigate the scene.
Yeah. Dawnbreaker, open the way! Oh, come on! Stupid Daedric interference! I'll be back!
Nidoriel's mad! He attacked Eldon, and one of those horrible creatures tore off my hood!
That young woman was certainly in a hurry. And what was that about Nidoril and an attack? Yagra creatures. Be careful.
Is someone there? Help! Please help!
The court of Bedlam will arrive.
Let's go.
Over here. Keep quiet and tell me if you see what I see. You see that, right? My eyes aren't playing tricks on me. A vile and dangerous species. Very powerful. The Slode are a godless people. Perhaps the most hated in Tamriel. And the Sea Slode are even worse. They employ depraved magic and have long coveted Somerset. The hooded figure could be a member of this. They could certainly have a connect.
Master, intruders in the cave.
Heed me, my creatures! Destroy the intruders!
That young idiot. We need to get over there.
Witness the power of Kator on the Abyssal Cabal!
This way. Up here. Damn. No sign of where the Sea Slode disappeared to. There. I think we can get out over there.
Hurry, this way.
Somehow Raz knew he'd find you here.
Sea Slodes. This is worse than the Right Master imagined. Meet me in Artaeum after you talk to the Queen's Eye.
Ready to ride.
The Eye of the Queen? How dare you accuse my son of treason?
I have a lot to answer for. The court of Bedlam is going to turn me into a god.
Foolishness can be ignored. Murder and treason, not so much.
You and your queen have no authority over a true Ultima, you mangy cat.
This one cannot allow your crimes to stand unanswered.
Lidoriel! No! No! I understand.
Sometimes the eye sees treason.
Friend of Valseren, I have a proposal for you.
I'm for meet me in the...
Right, Master. The Abyssal Pearl. It's gone.
Gone? How? I set the protections personally.
See what the scrying pool reveals. There's something happening on the beach.
It's the Yagra. They're invading Artaeum.
The Pearl. Somehow it was used to summon the Yagra. We need to defend the beach.
Wait, is that a sword?
That would be mine. I'm on my way to help. Eventually.
The Golden Knight and his sword can wait. The Yagra are our primary concern.
Follow the right, Master. I'll portal myself and meet you there.
My word, the vision showed us the dawn.
Let me accompany you.
You need to rally the others. We can reach the beach through this section of the old college. Now let's go check on the vaults.
Valhalla has sealed this place, mortal.
Valhalla's Daedric. Seal the chamber. We'll need to go through them. Another Daedric intrusion?
My apologies. Daedric interference and Artaeum's own defenses delayed my arrival. Mephalla's webs? Oh, I hate those things. Allow me. Damn it! You found me again. I'll return when I can.
Keturah? Champion of Meridia. I killed you. I remember our battle as clear as day.
You remember exactly what I want you to remember. And thanks to the orbs of Brackentrail, your deepest memories will be mine, back one. This does not concern the likes of you.
Out here, quickly. We need to hurry if we're going to help the right Master. It's a good thing I've... Keturah, an ink.
You asked for it.
Easy.
mind is my mind, Aegitus. Reveal your memories to me.
Touch the Ulvor staff and enter the mindscape.
You dare enter my...
Vanquish the Guardians to reveal each protected memory. You'll begin the tour and learn something at the same time.
Get him.
And down they go.
A bargain is a bargain. The island for the heart of transparent law.
Yes, yes, just as we agreed. But only a portion of the crystal. We don't want to alert the Sapiarchs too soon.
Tell your fellow princes all will be well. The right master is no match for my mind magic.
So Nocturnal has assured me. Don't disappoint us, Keturah.
for one purpose, worm.
Your abyssal cabal may defeat me, but you'll never stand against the entire Psijic Order.
Once again you fail to grasp the obvious. When the time is right, you will do exactly as I command. Until then, forget.
No!
The Right Master's waking up. You need to press on.
You shall be eradicated.
Repeat my words, worm. Tell me what you must do.
I will enter the Crystal Tower. I will take the heart of transparent law.
Yes. Yes. Hide it away until I call for you to give it to me. Not even the princes must know where it is.
Hide the heart.
My memory shields! You destroyed them! Feel the crushing weight of your own insignificance!
Katura's mind. It's shutting down. I'm taking the Right Master back to his study. You need to get out of there. Use the staff to exit the mindscape. Then talk to Sulfasil.
A sea slode. Interesting. I haven't dissected such a specimen in an exceedingly long unit of temporal... Valcerin took the Right Master to Kapora Tower to administer to his wounds. Luckily for you, I arrived in time to help Valcerin open a path out of the Slode's dying mind. What did you learn before the mindscape collapsed? Yes, I surmised as much. The triad of Daedric princes has become bold in its attempts to influence Nirn, though influence seems to be the least of their goals. The Slode, however, was unable to harvest whatever memory. That revelation disturbs me. I feared the Crystal Tower was too tempting a target for the Daedric triad. I need to...
Friend of Valcerin, I have a proposal for you.
As you wish, Right Master. I shall travel to Lillandril immediately.
And I'll send word to the Eye of the
I
Queen.
owe you a debt of gratitude, friend of Valcerin. What the two of you did to help me, that was a step beyond. Thank you. Katora tricked me in the past, made me remember a victory I never won. Then he planted a compulsion. The Crystal Tower stands as a mystical protection for Somerset. Transparent law, a crystal at the top of the tower, serves as its source of power. With the heart removed from it. Yes, a smaller gem that had been embedded in the larger crystal. If the Daedric princes acquire the heart, they could take control of the Crystal Tower. Valcerin and Oriandra, you helped me remember my true encounter with Katora and his abyssal cabal. I remember how they defeated me 300 years ago, compelled me to do their bidding, made me forget. For now, I need solitude to seek the memories that still... Perhaps the Psijic sages can help me remember where I hid the heart of transparent law. At least you stopped Katora before the Sapiarchs are Somerset's foremost scholars. They are the keepers of the Crystal Tower and the custodians of the College of Sapiarchs. I sent Valcerin to Lilandril, where the College of Sapiarchs is located, to scout the area and see if the Court of Bedlam has made any moves against them. I need you to travel to Alinor to secure the Proxy Queen's permission to enter the college. My actions have weakened the Crystal Tower and endangered Somerset. I hate to think what else that foul creature forced me to do with its powerful mind magic. Forgive my musings. I'll send word to Alinor so that the Proxy Queen knows to expect you. While we have never been formally introduced, the Proxy Queen is quite familiar with the reputation of the Psijic Order and its Rite Master. She will...
As I have said,
How can Brigard negotiate peace if stupid high elves won't talk to him?
A new face in the court, and how pleasant and interesting it is. We do appreciate the return of our brothers and sisters to the Blessed Isle, even if our nobles count you among the other newcomers. Now then, what business brings you to the palace? Psijic Order? We have not heard from that body of august sages in quite some time, and then word comes that we should expect a visitor. Ah, the business that Razumdar spoke of. We assumed the Queen's cat exaggerated. He does purr as well as he growls. Very well. We'll send word to Lilandril to give you access. Of course. We have nothing else to do but talk about the many wonders of the Blessed Isle. Let us tell you all about the Sapiarchs, the divine prosecution. You do? It's good we consider you as charming as you are interesting. The Sapiarchs teach us and guide us, bringing their knowledge. Of course, and we shall alert the Portal Master to accommodate you. Once inside, seek out Lana Teal, Sapiarch. If the Rite Master of the Psijic Order believes the Crystal Tower...
Oh, put the book away, Paradon. You're sucking the fun out of
That is it! I'm done with this mad horse.
Might have to go on without me.
poor soul.
Honestly, I think she plans to do something rash.
Stay strong, Emil. I'll get you out of this.
Secure the prisoner in the Fighters Guild.
I've checked over Lilendrill from top to bottom, and there's no sign of the Court of Bedlam. I can't get the Portal Master to... Good, good. I was about to turn that insignificant book dust into something small, wet, and slimy. It would have made matters worse, but it might have brightened the dark mood. No, the mission is more important than personal matters. I'm sure Lathan will turn up, eventually. Lathan and I met when we were initiates of the Psijic Order. We fell in love and married, had a daughter. It happened ages ago, after a long illness. We lived on an island filled with the most accomplished... No, it wasn't like that. When the Rite Master first learned of the possible date, Lathan's reports became less frequent. Then he stopped sending them altogether.
Not now, please. I really must prepare for tonight's lecture. Besides, only those with permission may enter the College of Sapiarchs. We can't have just... So you're the luminary the Proxy Queen wants me to treat with kid gloves. And I suppose the arrogant Psijic is with you? Oh, very well. Let's get... The compound has been purposely isolated to serve as a sanctuary and place of study. Research and scholarship require solitude and quiet, after all. Just follow me and step onto the dais. By the 7 sacred texts, who has dared invade this place of learning?
I've got this. You talk to that Sapiarch.
This is unheard of. Attacked in our own sanctuary? This is terrible. Please excuse my present state, as I am distraught beyond all rational thought. I never imagined that happened. Oh, it isn't over yet. There was no warning. Daedra filled the compound. So, the Crystal Tower? You need to speak to Lanatil, Sapiarch of Arcanology and head of our college. She's trapped inside with those monsters.
According to the maps I studied, the labyrinth is this way.
I'll return to Lilendrill and warn the guards.
Good idea. Perhaps I should accompany you.
There's more to this than a simple Daedric incursion. I felt a strange sense. Sometimes. Probably has something to do with living on a displaced island and being part of the Psijic Order. Even scholars have ways to defend themselves.
The Father has sealed this place, mortal,
So
flee!
By the stars! This place is enormous!
see what you're made of.
Over so soon.
I'd like to explore this compound one day.
Valhalla has sealed this
If you were
place.
there far about, of course.
You're dead.
Better luck next time. Oh, wait.
You asked for it.
I hear voices up ahead.
No more sages need die today, Sapiarch. Just give me the
The
diamond
Resolute
keys.
Diamonds are not mine to give, especially not to a Daedra cultist. Lathan, stop!
Valcerin? No, damn you!
You and your companion arrived in the proverbial nick of time. Now, if you wouldn't mind, who in oblivion? First, the cultist leads an army of Daedra into our compound and demands I turn over the Resolute Diamonds. That's impossible. We would know if the tower's defenses had been breached. But it would explain the disasters currently befalling the Somerset Isle. A reasonable plan, but access to the tower requires the Resolute Diamonds, which are guarded by the tower. We appreciate your aid in this matter. Before you head to the Illumination Academy, perhaps you can have your friend get that. Every 11 years, 2 Sapiarchs are selected to undergo a long and extensive ritual to attune them. The Azure Diamonds are a matched set, specifically attuned to a pair of Sapiarchs at any given time. Oh, who can say how much the cultist actually knows about the diamonds and their function? The Daedric prince he serves, however, has magic enough to utilize. In addition to their sentinel duties, Haniel and Imidril also serve as... That's our standard practice. Difficult times.
You there. Tell my darling wife to release me, and I'll ask Mathala to kill you quickly when the new age... Spinner saved me from fools and altruistic adventurers. Valcerin, don't presume to judge my actions, you insignificant flea. I am an earl in the court of Bedlam.
I can't believe I was concerned about the welfare of my husband. To find Lathan here, a simple spell of binding. His attention was so focused on the Sapiarchs, he wasn't prepared to deal with another Psijic mage. I almost hope he gives me a little trouble. I could use a reason to unleash something.
arrived.
Attention! Class is now in session.
Five Claw. After Roz spoke to the pretty Siege Coriandra, whispers reached me about the illustrious Illumination Academy. So the Crystal Tower really is in danger. This one finds that so hard to believe. The Crystal Tower. Now Raz sees why the Court of Bedlam seeks these particular sages. Very well. No need to... This way. Follow Raz.
Onward, sailors! What treasures await us!
New arrivals? I wasn't told to expect any students or scholars today. Sorry, they usually let me know when new academics are going to arrive. I'm sure I can find a way to squeeze you in someplace. How long do you plan on staying? Sure. They arrived a few days ago, but only Sapiarch Hanael stayed. Wouldn't think so. She left all her things in her room. Notes, valuable tokens.
The Sapiarch's letter. She's hidden a coded message in the... Hanael mentions something isn't right here. That she plans to hide in a quiet room. Very smart. It seems we need to find the books and the podiums. If Raz has deciphered the meaning of that, is disturbing news. The Queen hates Daedric machinations.
Ready. Bookcase. Raz likes this clever sage.
My illusion, if you're the person that's been following me, I warn you, I'll scream. I knew I wasn't imagining things. I told Imidril that we were being followed. If the head of the College of Sapiarchs sent you and told you we got Daedric princes, you say? As in more than one? That doesn't sound very good. Imidril went to King's Haven, not too far from here. The old ruins.
Raz will explain.
Are you sure this Khajiit is trustworthy? I've read the adventures of Khazor Greystripe.
You go find the one in the ruins.
Come on, you filthy... You're the first thing I've encountered that isn't a slavering beast or druid. The fool I followed out here. There...
Give him a fight.
Who's better than us? Nobody. Got to be better than that to stop us. Easy.
Too late. The mistress has already claimed her prize.
Don't let it take me!
No worries, I've got you. I think. You there! Burn the webs! Quickly! Quickly! Mephalah's damn webbing. It's in all my nooks and crannies. Thanks for helping, though. No! Save the Dawn Star gem!
The spider poison. It's spreading fast. Take this. Resolute time. Then you know we're Tower Sentinels. Guardians of the Diamond Keys that open the... Mephala. Prince of the Secret Arts. She sought my diamond, but also seemed very interested in... But tell Hanaya... I'm sorry.
Ah, there you are. The Right Master needs you back in Artaeum immediately. Find him in Kapora Tower as soon as you can.
Thank you for returning so promptly. Before we get to other matters, tell me about your search for the Tower Sentinels. Valcerin recounted the events at the College of Sapiax. Mephala, curse her name. Along with her cohorts, Clavicus Vile and Nocturnal, she corrupted Lathan and threatens all of Nirn. But the Sapiarchs no longer have an attuned pair of key-bearers. That will make it... That Golden Knight is one of Meridia's champions, I believe. It seems that one Daedric prince is trying to help us. That gem is the Dawn Star, from the Dawnbreaker sword. Why take the knight prisoner, though? Meridia is the Daedric prince of life and light, and the matron of the Colored Rooms. She isn't part of the triad of princes. Indeed, it seems... Oh, yes. Without 2 attuned Tower Sentinels, the Sapiarchs can't use the Diamond Key. It involves my missing memories. I've recalled an important detail, and while you were gone, I have been scrying through my own memories, trying to find the missing events that will remind me where I hid the heart. Not exactly. While scrying through my memories, I saw half-formed thoughts and splintered recollections. I opened a portal, but I can't recall where it went. Something intentionally blocked the destination from my... The answer to where I hid the heart of transparent law resides in the Dreaming Cave. Or, more precisely, through the portal I opened. Valcerin refuses to leave Lathan's side. She's trying to get him to explain how he could forsake our order and pledge... That's not my tale to tell. They both rose through the ranks of our order together. Just the result of my scrying spell. It allowed me to project images from my mind for further study. As I explained, the scrying allowed me to see myself take the heart into the Dreaming Cave. The Dreaming Cave lies beneath Kapora Tower, where the various threads of magica... Perhaps. I honestly can't remember. Welcome to the Dreaming Cave. Here, we can open paths to other realms. This particular path is blocked by Daedric magic. I have an idea, though. Take the Dawnstar gem from your pack and hold it up to the barrier. Just as I surmised. The barrier. It withdraws from the Dawnstar's power. Dawnbreaker's gem contains a portion of Meridia's power, but on its own it isn't strong enough to dispel this barrier. We know that at least one Daedric prince has attempted to help us against the triad of Vile, Mephala, and Nocturnal. I think we need to locate a true believer, one of Meridia's cultists. if anyone can direct us toward Daedric activity on Somerset. As we've seen, the Triad of Daedric Princes was able to interfere with the Golden Knight's efforts to reach us. If I attempt to use the dream, the barrier doesn't block every possible path, only the one that I saw in my scried memory, the path that leads to where I hid the heart of transparent law. As Katora's... I don't think so. Each member of the Cabal possesses a unique talent. Katora, just as you were attuned so you could travel to and from Artaeum, we used the same magic to prevent Lathan from leaving the island. Lathan was a good man. I have to believe he still is, despite pledging his allegiance to Mephala and the Court of Bedlam. Clavicus Vile, Mephala, and Nocturnal joined forces to threaten Nirn. It appears their ultimate goal is to take control of the Crystal Tower.
I never planned to come back here. The memories are painful.
I still can't believe I had to find you and drag you back. Was our time together really so terrible?
You still don't understand. Our daughter will never again see this view, or hold my hand, or anything. I suppose it's too much for a prisoner to expect a few moments of solitude with his thoughts. What a curious question. Do you actually believe that all Daedric cultists know each other? I hate to disappoint you. The Court of Bedlam has been actively eliminating the competition, as it were. Oh, I wasn't personally involved. Or, who can say? I imagine that one or two of them scurried down a dark hole before the blade fell.
That sounds like a wild Nixad chase. Didn't Razumdar mention he was investigating? Razumdar has been investigating Daedric activity across Somerset. When last we checked, the Eye of the Queen was in Shimmerine.
£1,000, but the battery requires a prompt appearance.
If the Queen's Eye wants to chase his own tail by following Skeever scribblings, fine by me. Anything to keep him out of our business.
Step away from that scribble, newcomer.
Take a breath, bailiff. It's just a scribble, not one of Razumdar's conspiracies. It had to be one of the lesser races. No Altmer, even a newcomer, would deface a beautiful wall like that. The cat mentioned he was working with a newcomer. But if you ask me about Daedra, I'll toss you down a pit. As I told Razumdar, is this a bribe? You know what? Just give it here. The cat thinks the scribbles lead somewhere. Follow the nose. Those were his...
Raz doesn't care who you worship. He just wants to know if your cult was attacked recently.
Peryite would welcome you. Our prince accepts all kinds, and you'd be our first Khajiit.
You'd be our first anything, actually.
Five Claw, you have the happy ability to know where to find Raz when Raz has need of you. Getting information out of these Peryite idiots is like squeezing milk from a stone. This is why Raz hates dealing with. Interesting question. Raz has learned that the Court of Bedlam has been attacking the cults of other princes. You do? Well, Raz trusts you. so I can tell you about an old friend who attends Meridia ceremonies in the Etonir. Raz was planning to head up north to Etonir after talking to these Peryite imbeciles anyway, to check on his old war. That would explain the attacks. Raz isn't an expert on Daedric cults, but this doesn't sound like their usual behavior. That's a terrible thing to say. No, Raz refuses to believe it. Raz's friend is a survivor. She's got to be all right. Raz hears things. He heard about the attacks on the rival cults. He heard that the court can... A single dark elf among a group of high elves? Seems significant to Raz. Besides... Over here, Five Claw. This is Raz's old friend, Sadarado.
May Meridia's light shine upon you. Raz told me you need to contact my prince. With the recent attacks, however, Meridia's sword of light. I'm not sure I understand. Even if I wanted to help you, my efforts would probably be... My prince blessed you with her presence. That's a story I'd love to hear sometime. For now, I'll do my best to help you, but the path to the shrine will be hazardous. Enter the grotto and look for our camp. Meridia's shrine looms over the area. Raz will accompany me and...
Raz thinks this is a bad idea, Sadara.
I want to help Raz. Maybe this is the reason Meridia allowed me to escape when the rest of my sect was attacked.
I knew I shouldn't have let her go in. Idiot.
I'd be mad if I went out like that.
Keep away.
This way. We're almost there.
Raz is not fond of Daedric cultists, but no one deserves to die like this.
The Court of Bedlam are cowards. They struck us down without warning. I will try my best to get your friend an audience with the... Master, what did those bastards do to you? Look what they did to his body. They defiled Meridia's shrine.
That light, that is not natural, yes.
Meridia, she calls to us.
My devoted priest, a loyal soldier, and an intrepid instigator. Step closer and bask in Meridia's light.
Why is this statue talking to Raz? Should it be doing such a thing?
My followers murdered. My shrine desecrated. The other princes, this so-called triad, they must answer for these insults. But I sense a question in your mind. Speak, champion of Cold Harbor. Ask what you will of the Prince of Light. They dare to steal my vessel? To hold prisoner the agent I put in place to foil their despicable plans? My light shall not be snuffed out. My colored runes will not be compromised. You must set Darian Gautier free. My vessel thinks of itself as Darien Gautier, a simple Breton warrior. But in reality, it is my will and my power. Only my vessel can repair the Dawnbreaker. Use the Dawnstar gem to locate Darien within the Spiral Skein. Now return to the Rightmaster and tell him what I said.
Meridia, my prince! She's gone. I can't feel her presence any longer.
Raz is certain that the nice statue will be fine. In the meantime, let this one take you someplace where you will be safe. Raz has seen many things. Were-sharks, flying tigers, were-sharks on top of flying tigers. But a talking light? Queen Irene will never believe it. How much trouble are we in, Five Claw? Be honest with old Raz. Too much honesty is never a good thing. How do we battle Daedric princes? Raz supposes an army would help. An army always helps. And that involves traveling to places Raz never knew existed before all this started. No.
I see signs of the court's work throughout Somerset, but nothing of the court itself.
I think the Court of Bedlam has fewer members than we imagined.
Enough of this for now. Let's see what our friend has learned. You returned, but without the Dawnbreaker. Weren't you able to make contact with Meridia? Forgive my impatience. This inability to remember has me on edge. The Court of Bedlam is eliminating the cults of the other princes? To what end? You said you were able to... I suspected that might be the case. I'll send Valcerin with you into Mephalah's realm to rescue the Golden Knight. A disturbing development, to be sure, but we'll have to hope Meridia can protect herself. I'll open a portal to Mephalah's...
Mephalah's realm can be daunting, but I'll be with you the entire time.
Remember to stay focused on your destination at all times. Otherwise, you could get lost in myriad pathways of the Dreaming Cave. And whatever you do, don't lose that gem.
Are you there? I think we were separated. There you are. I'm up here. Try to find a way up while I take a look around. It's like a maze, full of dead ends and twists that lead nowhere. Try to use the Dawnstar gem. Maybe it will reveal a path we're not seeing. I think there's something stalking me in here. Oh no!
Thank the stars, I can breathe again. I couldn't breathe. A little lightheaded, but I'll be fine. Now that we're together, we can focus on finding the golden... Something with the body of a giant spider. And, well, I'm not sure how to describe it. That's the path revealed by the Dawnstar Gem. And the time we lived here was most important night to me. That wasn't a pleasant experience. That light in the distance. It's brighter, out of place in this dismal setting. That must be the Golden Knight. Mafala won't be nearly as valuable as Meridia's Golden Knight, unprotected.
You're about to regret this.
Silence, or my webs will fit. Attack!
I tried to warn them.
Took you long enough. I expected this rescue hours ago.
Your gratitude has a hollow ring, Knight.
Oh, I can be very grateful, milady.
Maybe we should just leave him. I'm sure the Ripe Master would understand.
Well, this is awkward. You're probably wondering how your old friend Darien became Meridia's champion and got stuck in all this sticky webbing. You know, it's a funny... Guilty as charged. Meridia sent me to offer my assistance, but those other princes, they kept interfering. And then I was dragged into this pit of spider harlots. Look, we can catch up on things later. Right now, we need to get out of here. There's one small problem. We can't just walk through a door to get back to Tamriel. Believe me, I tried. How did you find me, by the way? Mafala specifically said she was putting... Oh, right, the gem. That makes sense. I perfectly understand. You need Meridia's champion, so here I am. And with the gem,
Let's get out of here. Meet me outside. I can open a portal to the Dreaming Cave, but the ritual will take time, and I won't be able to assist you while I'm casting. And let my voice penetrate the barriers between here and the Dreaming Cave. Keep them back a few moments longer. I can sense the portal opening, just by the stars, that spider thing. has opened. Let's get out of here.
Valcerin, take the knight to the healers. We'll deal with the sword later. In the meantime, I need to speak with our... You and Valcerin entered Mephala realm and rescued Meridia's Golden Knight. I couldn't ask for more, my friend. I assume Darien believes he can repair the Dawnbreaker. I hope that would be the case. The Golden Knight will need to recover some of his strength first, though. Who knows what tortures Mephala and her creatures inflicted upon him? That's not a... Who can say what drives such beings as these? To work with the Sea Slowed, to pit their followers against the cultists of other Knight Darien needs to recover his strength first and restore the Dawnbreaker. Then we can attempt to While the Golden Knight recovers, we must make preparations for breaching the Daedric barrier. Since I can't remember where that particular pathway goes, my memories return slowly, a little at a time. While you searched for the Knight, a memory came back to me. I suspect that the language is ancient. It may actually predate the languages of Tamriel. I feel that the memory is connected to the barrier. I hoped you'd say that. I sent Oriandra to my study to review my memory and see if she could translate the ancient words. I even suggested a scholar she could contact. No, I just feel that the words contain the key to where I hid the heart of transparent law. Forte, the Grand Maestro of the House of Reveries. We've shared research in the past, and he thinks the language could be related to